Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by this, but I still kind of am because I just have such mixed feelings on this. But yes, indeed, Barbie 2 is in the works. Both Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach have pitched the idea for a sequel to Warner Brothers, which I will say, like, if it's gonna happen, like that's got to be part of it. You got to have Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. They have to have a solid idea, and if they do, and they've pitched it to Warner Brothers, then this could be good. But at the same time, Barbie was one of my favorite movies of 2023. And I definitely wanted more from this universe, but a straight up sequel, I don't know how I feel about that. But again, looking at the money side of things, movie was one of the highest grossing films of 2023. It made $1 billion, super successful. It makes sense. But can you really do a straight up sequel when stereotypical Barbie, of course played by Margot Robbie, her story was complete? Like, the only way I can see this really truly working is if they focus on other characters besides Margot Robbie's character. Maybe she'll appear for a cameo or something. Margot Robbie will probably produce. But I feel like her character story is done. And so, my whole pitch and what we assumed would happen is if they continue making movies in this universe, it wouldn't be a straight up Barbie 2. It would instead be a Ken spin off movie, which, my God, please give it to me. Like, this is what I want. And for all we know, this could very much be what this is. They may be calling it Barbie 2, but the subtitle may be Barbie 2: The Rise of Ken or something like that. You never know. But man, get me back Ryan Gosling as Ken, because this was one of my favorite things to come out of 2023. I have a framed poster on my wall of I'm Just Ken. Last year, my Christmas tree, the tree topper, was Ken. I have an I Am Knuff sweatshirt. I love this character. And to see him return, and again, like I said, stereotypical Barbie, her story was complete in that first film. Ken's was not. He had a nice arc, but it's just the beginning of his story. So I would love to see this next film focused on Ken. I remember back when Barbie first came out and we were first talking about potential ideas for a sequel, how cool it would be, with Barbie being a film produced by Mattel and all that, and with it seemingly taking place in a world where other Mattel brands exist because, of course, the Mattel company exists. Which, another thing, you just gotta have some great meta political commentary going on in this film, like the first one, because that was like one of the best parts of it. But one of the ideas fans have pitched is to bring in other Mattel brands and have Ken meeting action figures like G.I. Joes or superhero action figures. I don't really know how much. I don't really know what Mattel owns for action figure characters, because I know, like, obviously Marvel and all that stuff is Hasbro. And I believe G.I. Joe is also Hasbro, along with Star Wars and I think Power Rangers as well. So Mattel, I would be very interested to see what they own. It is also Warner Brothers, of course. Um, they own DC, but Mattel does not. They used to own DC, so that would have been great. But I don't know. Maybe they can get away with certain things. They can get permissions, but just the idea of that would be really cool. Another thing, we just gotta have more musical sequences, more I'm Just Ken, more him singing Push and other songs like that. Like, get me some Ken goodness up in here. Um, but yeah, so if that's what they end up doing with this, I'll be really excited. But if it is just a straight up sequel where they force stereotypical Barbie back into it, again, I'm not saying it'll be bad, but that wasn't the original plan. But if Noah Baumbach and Greta Gerwig have an idea and they pitch it to Warner Brothers, hopefully it's good. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a joke or two. Um, but I mean, I'm excited for this. This could be tons of fun. I'm excited to get the chance to go back to the theater and watch another Barbie movie. I'm hyped. Give me more Ken. So, guys, let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this news that Barbie 2 is officially in the works at Warner Brothers? What do you want the sequel to be? Do you want it to basically just be a Ken solo movie? You know, get Michael Cera back as well. We need his character also. You know, obviously the other Barbies also, but, you know, I think we're done with stereotypical Barbie. But, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I keep you to date on everything goes on in the DC life. Nope, wrong channel, in the movie life.